Today, I want to talk about turning your weaknesses into victories. And it's around social media or marketing in general. But if you feel that social media is not something that you do with pleasure, it brings you joy, you feel it more like unnecessary evil, then tune into this video and hopefully you will get a fresh perspective. My name is Inga Dexner. I'm intuitive business strategist, helping intuitive entrepreneurs, coaches, healers, therapists to make social media presence easy, enjoyable, and profitable. So if you don't follow me yet, please do. I'm going to share more tips as we go along. But today, specifically, a simple formula. You look at your overall attitude towards social media and ask yourself, how do you feel about it? And whatever comes to you, don't try to analyze, just name the emotion. And then ask yourself, why is it, right? I would imagine, let's say, if you're not really enjoying social media yet, if you were getting clients, inquire, if people would line up working with you every time you show up on social media, I bet you would love showing up, right? It's because sometimes it feels no matter what you do, it may seem that you are posting and nothing happens. And it can be the case. And you kind of lose the spark. What's the point? Making so much effort for minimum output. And that's kind of understandable. So the first step is to decide how you feel. And would you feel differently if you were getting different results? This is one step. And I would love for you to comment saying how you feel, and would you show up differently knowing that every time you post something, you get the output. When you look at your social media presence, or when you think about how to show up on social media, what is your kind of weakest link? It could be you don't know what to post, content-wise, you don't know how to show up, right? Or it can be that you don't have time, or you're not good with technology, you don't understand how to, film a video or how to edit a video. This would be another option. Just name what is it that it works your case. I will give you an example from my past. When I just started around social media services, when I offered Facebook marketing tips and strategies, what I've noticed that no matter how step-by-step innovative my suggestions were, people were not implementing. Clients paid me money, we did the strategy, I outlined the steps, literally step by step, and they still were not implementing and as not getting results. And it felt frustrating. And only when I started looking into it, I realized that it's because there is a mindset stories that keep people from taking action. You know what you need to be doing, you know that you need to be more visible, you need to talk more, show up more, but something stops you. We have all the stories, and that's why I added a mindset element in my content. When I work with clients, I tune in, I kind of talk through all the preventive method, what can stop people from showing up, because fear of visibility is real. Fear of changes, fear of success is real. And sometimes it's invisible, and that's why we need to look into it. Here is the same. When we name what is stopping us from showing up fully, from enjoying doing social media, then we can turn things around. Another example, it was when Reels appeared as a tool on Instagram. I was so convinced that it's not my natural skill. I couldn't get Reels whatsoever. And it's only when I decided that, okay, I'm going to change that story, it will become my strongest skill. And I did a lot of process, like I learned a lot, I observed a lot, and a lot of what I've learned during this process, I included into the Real Love framework, how I teach my clients to show up on social media. And so, but part of it was this intention to change that weakness into victory. So I would say that decide what is your weakest link when it comes to social media, name it, and then what would be the opposite. So I would love to hear like what you perceive as your weakness. If you can comment and say, this is what I feel is my weakness. And I will create a suggestion how you can overcome it. So this would be your next step. Like decide, first one was to decide how you feel and how you want to feel instead. The second one is to decide what is your weakest link and how you want to turn it around. What I will be covering in my upcoming free challenge, which is called a 3-day Instagram growth online adventure. And I will be taking through the implementation steps, because very often you can, like there are a lot of free tips on YouTube, on Instagram, but implementation is that will create a difference. And so I want to bring this implementation element into the mix to show you what you can do, and actually we will do it during 3 workshops. So I would love for you to let me know what is your weakness. You can write me in like a DM. You don't need to share publicly, but I would love to hear. And let's change this around. It was Inga. Follow for more social media and mindset tips.